These are some unspoken rules we have in ballet. Okay, so you always start with your left hand on the bar whenever you do anything at the ballet bar. And the reason for that is because we always start with the right leg. When you have your left arm on the bar, you're working your right side. Secondly, when you're at the bar, you always turn towards the bar to get to the other side. You're never ever gonna turn your back away from the bar. That just doesn't happen. And the reason for that is because in ballet, we think of the bar as our partner. If you dated way back in the day, they used to say that because we think of the bar as our partner, if we turn our back away from our partner, that's rude and disrespectful. Therefore, we always turn towards the bar to pay respect to our bar/partner. Okay, number 3, when you're doing tendus or dégagés, basically this movement or this movement, if you're going à la seconde or to the side and you're doing an even number of tendus or dégagés, you're always going to close in front first. I don't really have room in my bedroom to demonstrate, but for example, if I was doing 2 dégagés, I'd always go don't change versus change. The reason for that is when you're going en croix, which means in the shape of a cross, in other words, front side, back side, which is the pattern we move in as ballerinas. When you go to the side, you're gonna end up going to the back. If you're doing an even number of dégagés, if you did go change, then your foot would end up being in front and not in back. So it would be out of order. I hope that makes sense. Okay, number 4, when we're at the bar and you're doing either a grand battement or développé, it is okay to face away from the bar or towards the bar to do either of those moves. The reason is usually when you're at the bar, you have people in front of you, and so in an effort to not hit your neighbor, you don't want to whack them in the face or do a développé, then hit them in the face. When you go to the front, you always angle yourself away from the bar, so you create your own path and you don't kick them. Then to the back, you angle yourself into the bar so that you don't kick the person behind you. Number 5, and this might be a little tricky to explain, but say my hands are like a bunch of dancers. We were in the center and we were doing a combination. Group 1 and we were dancing. When we're finished, group 2 was about to go, we wouldn't just all go off to one side or the other side. Typically, you'd split down the middle and go off at your respective side. If you're on stage right, you'd go off stage right. If you're on stage left, you'd go off stage left. Number 6, by the time you come to center, for the most part, all of your what we call junk should be removed. So obviously I'm in a sports bra and leggings, but say I was in a leotard and tights. A lot of dancers do is they wear leg warmers or a little jacket, a sweater. Basically by the time you're off the bar, expected that all of your junk comes off. The whole purpose of your warm-ups is to keep you warm. About a 45-minute bar and an hour-and-a-half ballet class, and you should be warm 45 minutes into class. If you're not, that means you're not working hard enough. Great, last but certainly not least, we always clap and thank the teacher and the pianist. If I missed any, please write them in the comments. Let me know if you want me to make a part 2.